Hey Feasters, and welcome to episode 216. How many times over the holidays or at a party do you hear this question? Today I want to share with you how I used to actually diminish myself, but now answer this question with confidence and joy. Welcome to the Ask Rezzz podcast. I'm Jason, and I'm here to help you get past those bumps in the road, those struggles, those things that hold you back from building an amazing and profitable freelance business each and every single day. Welcome to 2019, and as this is the first show of the new year, I want to thank you for listening, and I do appreciate you for doing so. I don't take it lightly. The few minutes every single day you allow me into your ears is time and attention I recognize and am grateful for. I hope your New Year's and your holiday were fantastic. But now that that's in the rear view, I don't know about you, but in looking back, I still get asked about business in a way that the person asking is skeptical that I have a stable business, I have a stable income. To me, it's a bit funny that they ask this because I've been in business since 2010. And oftentimes, the person that's actually asking me or the person that I'm having a conversation with has had multiple jobs with multiple companies over that same period of time. So it's a little comical to me. The best analogy of my point of view when it comes to building a business and having a business of my own came by way of Troy Dean when he joined me as a co-host on Live in the Feast. And I'll link up that show in the show notes. He said that he's a terrible passenger. If he's on the bus, he wants his hands on the wheel. I love this because I feel very much the same way. I want to be in control of the direction of where my life is headed. I wasn't someone who enjoyed school very much, and being shuffled from class to class by ringing a bell, I felt a little bit like one of Pavlov's dogs, where they ring the bell and I come running for a treat. With that, though, comes great responsibility. When it was just me and I had bills and rent to pay, that was about it. But now with a family and a mortgage and a house, and I have other mouths to feed and other lives to support and nurture, it requires some sacrifice for sure. It's hard work. Sometimes it requires an early morning wake-up call or a late night launch. But that's the nature of the business, and that's me having my hands on the wheel of that bus. So when someone asks me, "How's business?" and then proceeds to look at me like some poor soul who's struggling to make it, I often think to myself, I actually empathize with this person who's been put in a box, whether it's by their own parents, society, schooling, whatever happened that they are trying to put me into a box. I think how grateful I am to have the ability to generate my own income and how empowering that is for myself, my family, and our future. I usually smile, and I certainly do not diminish what I do. What I mean by that is when I first started my business, I used to internalize this view or this perception that they were in a better position than I was. I would then vocalize something to diminish my accomplishments by saying something like, business is tough, but it is what it is, right? Or business is good, but it could be better, of course. Now when I think about how their situation is when they ask about mine, I smile and I think about how they maybe have switched jobs a few times in the last 9 years. They commute to the city on the train or drive 45 minutes one way to get to work. And I think about how they are lucky to get maybe a 3% raise every single year. I'm in control of all those things that I hate about those boxes they are in. After I share how awesome things are, I often will ask the same question back to them, which I don't know, I guess this is part of the fun conversation that I have, or the part of the conversation that I find fun anyway. Because whereas many of my conversations with folks like yourself and my friends and colleagues who run businesses, they love to chat about shop. Those working full-time will often complain. I'll hear about how their commute sucks, that they switched jobs because the company merged with another company and they just didn't gel anymore, or that they're dealing with an idiot boss, and the list goes on and on and on. So the next time someone asks you how business is going, instead of diminishing your work or thinking or putting this internal perception in your mind that they are in a better position, smile and think about how you are driving the bus to your own destination and how many stops they have to hit before they even get to theirs. Embrace your accomplishments. Not everyone in the world is built like you. Don't let family, friends, a random person at a party put you in a box that they have made for themselves that they want to put you in. Who knows? They may be somebody you hire someday. If you got some value out of this episode and the show in general over the past year, how about starting off the new year by providing an honest review in iTunes? I do read each and every single one, and it helps to hear your voice to know that what I'm doing is helpful to you. Until next time, it's your time to live in the feast.